Well, a very good morning from Phuket, and today we're over in Kata and we're going to be taking a look at a new addition here in Kata in the way of a hotel. It's been recently opened. It's about 1 year old and I remember watching it being built. Very nice hotel, so I'm sure you're going to be very interested in this accommodation. Now, I've actually been invited over by a guest, Darrellin, who's staying here, so a big thank you to Darrellin for inviting me over and giving me this opportunity to show this hotel on my channel. Now, behind me, as you can see, there is the Beach Heights Resort, but that is not the hotel we're looking at. Instead, the hotel is just here. It is called the We Kata Luxury. It's got 2 pools, one of those being a rooftop pool, and I have had a quick look around the hotel and very nice it is indeed. We're going to make our way first of all into reception, and then we will look at the main pool and then the rooftop pool. But let's now start and take a look at this hotel. So this is the sister building here. This is the main hotel that we're looking at, so I'm going to just pan up so you get an idea of what it looks like. And there you go, you can see the We Kata Luxury, and this hotel is this building and the building behind, and as I've mentioned, the sister hotel next door. Now, you can use the sister hotel to take breakfast in the morning if you want, because I spoke to Darrellin and that's what she's doing. She's going next door to have the breakfast because they have a buffet style breakfast next door. So we're going to make our way first into the reception area, so main reception, and then you've got a nice seating area where you can relax in as well, and then from this area we're going to make our way down towards the main pool area. They do have on-site restaurants here. As you will see, they've got a restaurant down by the main pool. Of course, this is one of the restaurants. Now, this is the breakfast restaurant, so you can take breakfast here, but they do a different breakfast in this restaurant to the one next door in the sister restaurant, and Darrellin told me she just prefers the other one. I guess it's preference. Obviously, you've got the choice of 2. There's a children's area here that we're coming down to, and then we're going to make our way outside. Just a few minutes, well, not even that. And if you're wondering how far this hotel is from the beach, Darrellin's told me she walks it in just over 5 minutes, so not very far at all. And actually from the rooftop you can actually, well, there's a partial sea view. I'm not going to say a full sea view, but there is a partial sea view. So we've got the We Garden. Now, this is a coffee shop stroke restaurant. Currently it's not open. It doesn't open until in the afternoon. They also have live music on in the evening, and then this is the main pool area downstairs. So very nice. Quite a large pool because it branches off. Unusual shape. Obviously you have all the sunbeds, and you can see here the coffee shop, restaurant, bar as well. There's a bar inside, so everything really in there, but it doesn't open until early evening. Very nice, very tasteful decor about. Swaddy Cap. A really nice pool. As I say, it does branch off just at the end there. It goes down the side. Now, of course, they do pool access rooms here. That isn't the accommodation we're looking at today. We're actually looking at a twin superior room. And then, of course, you've got pool view rooms. What I'll do is I'll list the website in the description, so go and check that out. If you're interested in staying here, then you can have a look at the hotel's website. They've got all the grades of room there, and you can choose for yourself. Now, this hotel, Darrellin says 5 stars, and on Google it does list it saying 5. It does show 5 stars, but when you actually read the star rating of the hotel, it actually comes up as a 4-star hotel. So whether the hotel are in the process of applying for the 5th star, I'm not quite sure. But officially it's listed as a 4-star hotel. So now we're off to see the rooftop pool, and that is really nice. And Darrellin mentioned that she likes to go early evening there and just check out the view, because obviously you're high up, so you're going to check out the sunset. Today it's a little bit cloudy, not the best, so I'm going to come back to you once we arrive at the rooftop pool. Okay, so we've just arrived at the 8th floor, which is where the rooftop pool is, and we're going to take a look at that in a moment. I just want to mention something that I've not seen before in Thailand, and I've been here for quite some time. I've just come up in a lift that is specially for the disabled, and it also has a braille on the buttons, which I think is fantastic for the blind. And now I've seen disabled lifts before, but I've never seen a lift with braille on as well. So there you go, a nice little touch of the hotel. So let's now go and take a look at the rooftop pool. Now it does have an infinity edge to the pool. There's some sun lounges here, not so many upstairs. There is a poolside bar up here, but currently it's not being used, it's not open. Maybe next month, start of high season, it will open, but as you can see, it's quite a large pool area. It's not exactly small. It's overlooking the Ibis Hotel there in Kata, and you do have a partial sea view. If I move down in a moment, I will show you the view a little bit better. But Darylyn was telling me she comes in early evening, she enjoys the sunset. So this is the bar area, or what would be the bar area. I guess they'd have towels here as well. And at the moment it's not really open. There is an on-site gym. It is not that building there, I thought it was earlier. There is a shallow area, I guess, which is designed for the children. It doesn't look like it's got any jacuzzi jets in it, but there is a shallow area. I can see it's 0.4 of a metre, so ideal for children. And then the main pool is 1.4 metres deep, according to the plates on the side. So let's now just walk along here so you can see exactly what I can see, and it is nice view. Not a full sea view as I've mentioned, but you can see Kata Beach over there in the distance. And I guess in the evening time when the sun is setting, it's going to be a really nice place to come and relax, maybe have a drink, lean along the edge of the infinity. Okay, so now we're going to go and take a look at some accommodation here at the We Kata Luxury Hotel. Now this room is a twin superior room, and just before we go and have a look at that, I just want to mention that I've spoke to Darylyn regarding the facilities and how she's finding the hotel. She's been here now just over 8 days, I think she told me. She's got a few days left, but she said the hotel is absolutely perfect. The staff are really nice, everything's spot on. You would expect that for a new hotel. She said everything is really good. I asked her about the amenities around the hotel, such as shops and restaurants, because of course people are still concerned that Kata, after the last 2 years, isn't fully back to normal. But she said that she's found everything in the local vicinity open and more than she needs. There's plenty of restaurants, mini marts, shops, etc. So if you're worried about staying here and not having access to anything, there is plenty of amenities right on the doorstep. There is a small night market as well, and outside of the hotel, I will mention this while I remember it, there's a small bar. The guy's, I think he's a Thai guy, but he's a big Liverpool fan, so he's got the bar done with the Liverpool "you'll never drink alone" rather than "you'll never walk alone," and all the things for the River Mersey in Liverpool, etc. So that might be somewhere you want to check out, because Darylyn said it's a fantastic bar and she's had some great times in there. But let's now go and take a look at the room. So now we're going to take a look at the room. So as you enter, I can see a small fridge to the right hand side. So you've got a mini fridge there. And then a kitchen area. There is a stove and there's a few pots and pans, not too much, a sink. And there's also a kettle, tea and coffee making facilities further down. I don't know why they're down there. They could have been here. I suppose it's just where the hotels put them. And then to the left hand side we have some storage units, as you can see, and there is another wardrobe as well on the opposite side to that. And then the bathroom. So we have the standard WC, sink, mirror, wash basin, and the shower area, which is really, really nice. Large shower there, and then the smaller one below it. All tiled and looks very nice and clean in the bathroom. Toiletries, of course, supplied by the hotel, some of the toiletries. And then moving into the main area, the wardrobe's just here. And then we have 2 twin beds, because as I've mentioned, this is a twin superior room. Some really nice decor. Nice large flat screen TV. Plenty of storage. So you get an idea now on the storage. So you've got some pots and pans in there, not too much, a few plates as well. So if you want to do something for breakfast, if you're not that bothered about going out. Now the only thing Darylyn mentioned, and one thing that I didn't notice until she mentioned it, they haven't got a vanity mirror. Now obviously because she's a lady, she would appreciate the mirror to do her makeup at the evening time. The only mirrors that are in the room are in the bathroom for doing makeup. There are some small mirrors on the wall behind me above the beds. As you can see, some places for storage and some books and the coffee and tea making facility there. But she said it could really do with a vanity mirror. I guess ladies, they need to do the makeup, so that might be worth bearing in mind. If you're going to stay here, maybe bring a small mirror so that you can sit and do your makeup. And then making our way outside onto the balcony. So there's a medium-sized balcony. It's not massive, it's not tiny either. There's 2 chairs that you can sit at, and the view, well, as you can see for yourself, you've got, when you lean over the balcony, the main pool area, which we've already taken a look at. The sister hotel, as I mentioned, you can use some of the facilities there. Also have a rooftop pool, which hopefully you can see through there. It's just here. And then at the end, the gym. Now this hotel does say it has a gym, but we aren't able to find it. The room that's upstairs is empty, so I'm guessing they're using the sisters hotel's gym, because I can see there's a gym there and there shouldn't be any problem. And as I mentioned, they also have an area where you can take breakfast as well. So you can see the type of view you've got from this particular room. So I'm just going to make my way back into the room so you can take another look, because I'm now got the light behind me, so hopefully you'll get a better impression of it rather than the light in front of the camera. So a reasonable sized room, not massive, but it's a reasonable sized room. Well, there you go. You've seen some accommodation on offer at the We Kata Luxury. Great hotel. I've been very impressed while I've been here looking around the hotel and the amenities that are on site. Also, Darylyn, she's told me she's been very pleased with everything that the hotel has to offer, the rooms, the service, the staff, etc. There's nothing in the local area that she's been wanting for. So in the way of amenities, local restaurants and shops, they are now open here in Kata. So if you're thinking about Kata or Karon, it is now getting better, as I've reported. So this is going to be a great, modern, fairly new, as I say, it's 1 year I believe that it's been open, so it's still a new hotel to consider if you're staying in the Kata area. We're not that far away from the beach, so 5 to 10 minutes away from the beach walking. And just outside here on the main road where the hotel is positioned, you've got quite a few well-known restaurants here as well that I have covered on other videos, like the Red Snapper and places like that. And you do have a small restaurant and bar area as well right outside the hotel. So I hope you've enjoyed this look at this great 4-star hotel here in Kata. I would like to once again thank Darylyn for inviting me over and allowing me to film the hotel and their accommodation. It's very helpful. It not only helps me, but it helps you see various different accommodations that I wouldn't normally have access to. Don't forget to check out the description down below. I will put the hotel's website in the description, so if you're interested in staying here, you'll be able to check out some of the prices and what they have to offer here at the hotel. Well, I guess that just leaves me to say, as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, you take care, and I'll catch you on the next one.